boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We made it. We survived. What? Who is texting me? Everybody I know is here. Jeez. That's crazy. Oh, it's Papa Bezos. Get out of here, Papa Bezos. What do you even know? What do you even know? Unbelievable. Freaking Cawfee. Oh. It's what we want. It's what we desire. It is what we hope for. What did Hub Bride find a croissant? A coffee? I'm sorry. Excuse me. How the blazes? That's crazy. Look at that. The only good use of YouTube at all is they've got croissant, a croissant, and Cawfee to match the go live. That's crazy and unexpected. What a twist! What a twist! Yes, Upright is here. It's true. Mel is here. Hello, Mel. A disappointment pack. Gutch is here with blinker fluid. Biscuit here! And it's everyone's problem. That's right. That's right. Yeah, it looks at that beautiful premium member. Wait a minute, how can you tell that she's a premium member? How can you tell that? Where? Where? Where does he show this? Where does it show this? How can you see that? How do you also? Greetings, salutations, I'll get some coffee. I'm excited. Yeah, how can you tell she's premium? That little thing next to the name means verified, but not premium. How can you tell? Explain. Okay, disappointment pack from Mel. On the ledger, we need airdrop content for fabulous Guts. Hiya, Guts. How you doing? She has the green check. The green check means verified. That just means you're a verified account. That just means you've, like, confirmed your email address. That's all that means. Like, you've confirmed your email address, that you're a real person. That's all. Which means you're not on a trial account anymore. That's all. That's all. I'm fancy. Unbelievable. Crazy. Biscuit, how the heck are you? No, green check is not premium. Red block is the monthly sub. Hover over it. Hover over the green check. Look what it says. Verified. That's all it says. Verified. Doesn't mean it's your premium. Crazy. Call for help and not an FU or nothing. That's where were you on Tuesday? Oh, on Tuesday. Yeah, well, did you see? Oh, that's right. You're not in the Discord. Also, I put out, I titled my Twitch stream, what was happening, Biscuit. I titled my Twitch stream. Stream is canceled. See you on Friday. Some of you know about the shit show that was our week. Some of you know about it. Others of you don't, like Biscuit. You'd have to be in the Discord to get the notifications, the rare notifications of my canceling streams. You'd have to have that happen in your life in order to know what the hell happened to us on Tuesday. It was a wild day, a shitty day indeed. A poopy time. Wasn't great, very crappy. Very crappy. So yeah, I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you now. Glad to see you now. Jeez, that's crazy. Yay, Kitty! Hi, Kitty. Gus in the background while I play Deals in a Dreamlight. Oh, which is like Animal Crossing. If I'm understanding it correctly, it's Animal Crossing, except instead of being random animals, it's Disney animals. Is that, am I understanding that correctly? That that's what Disney Dreamlight is, Kitty? You gotta tell me. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Could be wrong. Yeah, unwanted tickets to the, yep, on mobile. Wait, mobile shows something different? Interesting. Oh, you're saying you can't hover over it because of that. Yeah, that just means verified. That just means you have a verified account. Because otherwise, all of you are premium. Just everybody, all of the time. No, it's just for verified accounts. Very so. Didn't have a green check until I enrolled in premium. Interesting. Like Stardew meets Animal Crossing? Oh, yeah, I see you, huh? Alright, if any of you who don't have Rumble Premium would like to help with some science, could you guys say something in Rumble chat? All of you lovely humans out there who have a Rumble tab open, I'd be grateful. Would you say something in Rumble chat, any old thing, just so we's can science, so those we's can sees? I went to learn. I wish to learn. Oh my gosh, let me see here. We had plumbing emergency. That's how bright is. That's correct. I don't have. Oh wait. Well, for us unplugged, fill me in. Yeah. So the short version of it is, which you know what, I haven't told that story actually here on stream, so I guess I can tell you guys how it went down. I told those of you on Wednesday, I told you guys on Wednesday what kind of happened, so I can tell you guys. I can tell you. And I'll tell you the tea house is officially listed. I posted a link in our crew chat. Oh my word. That is crazy exciting. In that it is a crazy change of chapter in your life, Guts. I'm excited to hear. I'm excited to hear what becomes of all of this. I know, change comes with it trepidation. I understand, but crazy, Guts, crazy. Yes. Oh, wait, you've never heard of Disney Dreamlight Valley, babe? Oh no. Yeah, it's Animal Crossing, but it's all Disney. It's all Disney characters. You walk around like you can have Sully just wandering around, following you around. Like your buddy Sully, just chilling, and it's got fishing and all sorts of stuff in it. Yeah, it's Animal Crossing, but it's all Disney. Yeah, that's the one. Hot Bride's excited now. Blues, hiya, Lowe's, good to see you. Coffee time, hell yeah, baby. Happy to be happily caffeinated with you. Hell yeah, brother. Very exciting. I do not have a green check. But do you have did you verify your account? Because I feel like I got it. Am I crazy? Like, am I the only person? Hang on, who do I have that I can test this with? This is ridiculous. Hang on. Verified. What does... Oh, wait, you can click on it. And it takes you to the Rumble Premium thing. What? Huh. Bless you. Today I learned a thing. Well, thanks for learning me a thing, Mel. I always appreciate learning new things. Always appreciate learning new things. That's crazy. Today I learned. We got there in the end. Thank you for the test, Guts. Thank you. We are sciencing. I have a sub, but not premium. Interesting. Something in Rumble. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you guys, all of you, for sciencing. Yeah, that game looks awesome. Oh, yeah. It's, did you just look it up, babe, or did you know about it? No check. We never saw Hop Right again. Yeah, it's possible. That's always a risk. Also, in posting that, all of you in Cawfee crew can see all the hard work my parents did. Oh, before the pictures. Yep. All the cleaning, all the minor repairs, all that stuff. I'm sure it was a lot, Guts. I'm sure it was a lot. Should have put money on this sciencing. Give me the only dollar you have. No, not my only dollar. Nah, not my last dollar. The shirt off my back. Bless you, alright. That's right. Sneezer. Got the neezer. She the neezer. She the neezer. There's Kitty over there. Oh, we got a posh dumpy. Oh my god, look at him go. Monocle and all. That's kind of nuts. Kind of nuts. So, okay. Biscuit, are you here? I'm not going to tell the plumbing story if you're not here, Biscuit. I'm not going to listen. You're the one who asked for this information, and I'm finna give it. I'm finna tell it, but only if you're here. Because everybody else here has heard it. Has heard the tale. Has heard the tea. The gross. Story time, let's go. Alright, bet. There we were. The year was 2026. The month of June. Right? Yeah, the month of June. And not me being shamed though. Biscuit. Just saying. We're gonna get you plugged in, Biscuit. Come September. And September. Don't you remember? September. That's you. It's in September. We're getting you in a CNR, Biscuit. It's gonna happen. Then you'll know all the things. You'll know. Hello. Oh, hi, hello. Hello. It's good to see you. Welcome. So okay. There we were on Tuesday in it. Alright, so Biscuit, here's the tea. And for all the rest of you who don't know what the hell happened on Tuesday, yes, I had to cancel stream, as well as several other things. All the stuff that we normally do on Tuesdays. It's our one day of shopping per week. Didn't get to do any of that. I have several meetings that take place on Tuesdays. Didn't get to attend any of those. There's a lot of stuff that happened on Tuesday. Thank you for calling out, Ellie. I appreciate it. Means an awful heck and all. Thank you. So, hey, that's interesting. Why didn't it work? Why didn't it work? Well, why is it not? Hello? Hello there. Why is it gone and done this? I can't believe you done this. What's this world coming to? What is happening? I'm looking at your command right now. Nothing's changed. What's it? What's it then? Hello? No dies? Strange. Well, I mean, there are rumors that Stream Elements is biting the dust. Maybe they're just like paring it all back right now, so those people have pain. Like, no, I miss it. Dear God, shut up and take my money so I can keep it. Maybe, don't know, can't know. Not working for me is par for today. I am sorry, Helly. I am sorry that your workday has gone that way. Entra! Hi, Entra. Hello, good to see you, madame. Welcome. So, okay, there we were on Tuesday in it, eh? Eh, Biscuit? We've got the house. What's funny is I keep thinking that this isn't an old house. Okay, I keep thinking, all of you out there like, it's a TV show, this old house. Okay. I keep thinking, this isn't that old. This isn't an old house, okay? I keep thinking that. Because it was built in like 84, 85, okay? I keep thinking that that's not that long ago. Not because I'm not antiquitous. Not that. It's not an age delusion thing here, okay? But because when I think of old house, I think of lead pipes and like, well, the asbestos in the everything, and the house was built in the 40s or 50s, maybe even the 60s. That's what I picture as being like an old house. And I know because I've looked at a lot of those houses. When we were trying to get into the housing market, I've got lots of friends who've moved and everything else, and I've helped them move out. And so I know old houses. And it's like a lot of stonework and a lot of like really impossible to get into the walls, really old busted up concrete type things, and really old plumbing. And old, like, the smell. Like, there's a definite smell to, like, the interior of walls that have been there for 100 years, okay? Like, you crack open those walls, and you're like, damn, this timber is still here. Like, there's a definite, like, old house. So I haven't thought this house is that old. But it is now somewhat old. The 80s was a while ago, okay? Like, it was a minute ago. And so one of the features of this old house is like we have the original toilets in this house, okay? And so I have a bathroom next to my office here downstairs. This is our downstairs bathroom. This is the guest bathroom. This is what everybody who comes here, this is the bathroom you use. And it's a huge, like, this was a big thing a handful of years ago. There were low flow toilets, with like a very little water use sort of deal was the idea. And that's because of stuff like this. Commercial toilets are like, we can't afford for any of these things to clog or get backed up in any way, shape, or form. And so you guys know, like, it's like an airliner. You press the flush button in a public restroom and the jet engine fires and it's gone. You're like, holy crap, good thing I wasn't sitting. I might have died, right? Like that. Well, this is basically the opposite of that. This toilet is from the 80s, I guess. And it's a huge amount of water, but it barely goes down. It is just, there's no pressure whatsoever. There's no suction, there's no nothing. It's pretty lousy, okay? And so it's fairly temperamental. Now, over the years, we haven't, we've not done anything to or about that. We haven't gone and replaced the toilet, okay? We haven't done any of that stuff that maybe would have made our lives a little bit easier this week. But we've always just sort of had to baby this one. We've always had to just sort of take it slow with this one. And when we, like, if you flush it, you I don't know how to describe this. Certain ways you got to take care of. Anyhow, a guest used flushable wipes. Don't use flushable wipes, you guys. Flushable wipes are a nightmare. Yes, they may actually vanish from your sight, which means they're flushable. But then again, so would all Legos, Lincoln Logs. There's a whole bunch of things that would be technically flushable by that definition. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, don't use flushable wipes. There is no such thing as flushable wipes. That is not true. That is not accurate. It is not a thing. Yes, they will disappear from your sight, and then they will be someone else's problem. So the entire sewer system depends on you not using those. And you're like, but I like them. Then go live in the woods where you belong, because you are not welcome in polite society. You can't flush those. Stop it. Don't do that. You're not allowed to do that thing. Ask any plumber, ask any city worker, any sewage water treatment sort of, don't flush them ever. If you're camping or something, you know what you do with those? You have to use them squatting in the woods somewhere, and then you put them in a bag, and then you pack that out. You take it home with you, because they never degrade. You know why? Because they're made of plastic. They don't disintegrate in the toilet like toilet paper is designed to do. So you've got two options. Either use toilet paper, you know, like since time immemorial, or get a bidet if you want to be fancy about it, okay? If you want to be pinkies out, keep a bidet, get a bidet, okay? The bidet day keeps this problem away. So, this is an old toilet. It doesn't work super well. Don't use flushable wipes. All right. So this was Tuesday, innit? And our bathroom on occasion, now I know, it gives you warning signs when the system starts backing up, okay? I am told that there is basically a house, all of its drains, okay? That's toilets is what's considered black water. That's, any sewage is called black water. Anything like showers, is called gray water. It's like different grades of contamination in like water treatment type stuff. I don't know actually what like the cleaner grades are, but I know these ones. Okay, black water means sewage, gray water means like shower and stuff like that. Like it's used non-potable water. Like don't drink what went down your shower drain sort of deal. But they all go to similar places and they all share drainage systems in modern city-connected systems. So you've got a main sewer connection at the street, okay, that goes off to treatment and whatever else. And that goes in a main line to your house, and then that branches off to all of the different drains in your home, which is often why in buildings you will have bathrooms above one another, because then they can use the same like pipes and it saves on construction costs and everything else. So all of our drains, that's showers, bathtubs, toilets, sinks, all of those drains eventually go to the same place, okay? They all bottleneck, like in one spot. All of them join in one place. Well, if that backs up, it backs up your entire house. And then any additional water that comes from, say, upstairs down one of those drains will come down, hit the same blockage, and then back up. Okay, it will backfill. That backfill means that everything that's at that stoppage inward it needs to go somewhere. And so as it fills up, it will leave the nearest exit. Whatever is available and unblocked, it's gonna come out of that. So when this happened on Tuesday, the bathtub gurgled. And that's because the bathtub would be the next lowest drain beyond the toilet one next to it. It's a bathtub shower thing. And so I was showering. I did not know any of this. Again, shower uses the same drains. They all go out the same place. Well, it turns out between toilet being flushed, me using the shower, and flushable wipes, the system backed up. And so when I was done and we were about to leave, so like Hot Bride and I like get dressed, got to go across town for meetings, business meetings on Tuesdays, and then shopping, and then Tuesdays are busy days for us, all ahead of evening stream. So this was the morning time, and I just finished showering, shaving, getting all ready for my day, and I'm like all clean and dressed, and I come downstairs, and Hot Bride is like frazzled, and I'm like, what is happening? And she's got paper towels, rolls of here, and I'm like, what? And she's like, huh. So the bathroom had flooded. The toilet overflowed sewage. The tub filled up with sewage. It didn't quite get high enough to come out of the sink, but that was going to be next. So toilet overflowed, flooded the bathroom, went out into the hallway. Tub filled up with sewage, and it was basically the worst. So Hot Bride is there corralling all of this and trying to stop the flooding, and I am like dressed, and I'm like, this sucks. This sucks. I was like, so, and she's like, it's basically stopped. I'll clean all this stuff up. And I was like, what do you want to do? And she says, I'm just gonna clean this up. You go your meeting, you go to the meetings, you do. I said, yeah, I could do shopping, I could bang all that stuff out. And then we can tackle this when I get home. And she's like, yeah, do that. I'm just gonna shower, we'll be done. This is ridiculous. Okay. So I proceed to get everything ready for stream. I schedule everything for stream for Tuesday. I get everything prepped. Okay. And then Hot Bride goes to shower for obvious reasons, because she just dealt with all the sewage. So she is like, go shower. She goes to shower. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to go. I go out into the garage to get things, like make sure everything, car, get ready to go. And the garage was filled with sewage. And that's because we installed a water filtration system in the garage that goes, it connects like through the firewall into the kitchen and all this stuff. So we've got this fancy water filtration system that was gifted to us. And you can't install a water system like that without having a catch, without having a drain. And so you can tap into any drain line anywhere in any of the walls, at these access ports, no problem. And this is your catch for this. And it's an overflow valve, but it's a catch just like in any plumbing. You get this little catch at the bottom, which means that stuff doesn't backfill or gases don't come back, okay? That's why you want water that sits in your trap. That's so you don't have any sewage gas smell come back and exit. And so you have this catch. So I installed one of those when we did this water project. But that means that catch at the sewer access there is the lowest point in the house. Little did I know. So when the toilet backed up and the tub backed up and all that backed up, so did the garage. So a bunch of sewage flowed out of there and filled the garage with sewage. And this is worse than it sounds, because we didn't have a perfectly clean garage. We got stuff in the garage. You know, cardboard boxes of stuff, including a box that was like stuff we were gonna donate. Like that was our donation box of things, trinkets and whatever else we'd accumulated, and like regifting boxes and stuff, entropy to get rid of. So a lot of plant care stuff, a lot going on in that garage. A lot of tools, a lot of stuff in boxes. And it's worse than that. This house is one of those houses where the ducting for air conditioning and heating and all that jazz, central forced air, all that, it's not in the ceilings. We don't have vents that come out of the ceilings. We have vents in the floors. This is a common way that houses have done this. And so all of our vents, including in this room, I've got 2 vents in this room, and they both come out of the floor. Which means there's also a... Mr. Tibb, this gem, I swear. Saw a Crayola-themed Camelback stainless steel water bottle at Target today and thought of you guys. I appreciate being thought of, Sir Tibb. I'm grateful indeed. A Crayola-themed Camelback stainless steel water bottle. And thank you for the tip, my friend. I will put it to good use as well as I am able. Tibb, I don't know if you've heard this story, but the short version to catch you and anybody else to catch you up is toilet sewage system got clogged a ways down the line, backed up into the entire house, flooded the toilet, the bathtub, and our garage on Tuesday. The vents are in the floor. There's a vent in the bathroom floor. It's tile in the bathroom. So all the sewage just flowed to the vent, which the register there, and then it just goes into the ventilation system in the floor. So had to there was a lot we dealt with on Tuesday, you guys. I talk about the benefits of community all the time. I will say I got on the horn right away while the hot bride was still dealing with the mess, still dealing with the headache, before I even knew how bad all this was gonna get. As soon as I stepped out into the garage and I found out what was going on in there, I went, all right. So I called up my buddy who owns a plumbing company here in town and said, we need help. And so, yeah, they were like, we'll get somebody out there, right quick. And so he had a guy be here in less than 20 minutes. Less than 20 minutes later, we had someone here who's like, let me see. Comes on in, sees the stuff, and is like, all right, where's your main line at? And he augured out the main line, and all our problems went away. Well, now we needed to clean. Now came the cleaning. Now came the real work. Got the main line backed up, and it was like, what is the problem? No tree roots or anything. I know the first question people have asked, like, are your lines penetrated by tree roots? That's a very common thing. No, fortunately, no. He said it was backed up right here at the main line. And for future reference, and this is something I can tell each of you, if you own a home, go around to the periphery of the home. It's usually on street side of the home, street side access of the home. So whatever between you and the street, somewhere, usually only a couple feet away from the house, okay? A couple feet away from the actual structure of your home, there will be a valve, a port of some kind, a pipe sticking up out of the ground with a black top on it that is held together, like on the top is a black square. Like you'd need a big old pair of channel locks to grab hold of this thing, okay? A black square top sticking up, little black nub sticking up out of the top. That is your sewer access. That's to the main line that leads to your house. There's the one at the street, and then there's the one at your house. That's the one at your house. So what he told us is, yeah, okay, so if this happens to you in the future, if you get this problem in the future and things back up, pop that off, and that becomes the place of the lowest, like the lowest place now. And so rather than things backing up into your home, they'll back up here. You'll have a fountain of sewage out front of your house, which is terrible, but at least it's not in your house. So yeah, this is your sewage access, okay? You can't cut anything off here. There's no valve like that you turn or anything like that. This is just access. This is just a porthole into the sewer line. There's nothing to manipulate here. There's no turn on or off. There's none of that, okay? It's not a switch or a valve of any kind. Sorry, I misused valve. It's just an access port to your sewage system. And so that's where you clear the line. And so for future reference, I can get a snake in there if I need to, and snake it out myself if I really wanted to. I called up my dad and I was like, hey, you don't happen to have like an auger, do you? And he's like, no, I don't have an auger. And my dad has a bunch of like random tools. And I was like, cool. And he's like, what happened? And I said, I told him. And he's like, I hate that for you. He says, yep, happens to all of us. He says, I think it happens to everybody once in their life. It's sort of those one and done lessons learned. And then you don't have to happen again. You're careful for the rest of your life, and you know the tricks. He says, I'm sorry, this is your one time. This is it. So yeah, Hop Ride and I had to empty our entire garage, which we did with all haste. We emptied our entire garage out onto the driveway. We had to hose down a whole lot. Then we needed to, clean out the ventilation system. Take off the register, get in there. We were in the crawl space under the house. Yeah. So Hop Ride sanitized absolutely everything in the bathroom while I was cleaning out the garage and moving a ton of stuff and hosing things down. And then I had to hose out the garage, and then we had to like clean absolutely all of it. Once the lines were cleared, then we needed to sanitize everything. Of course, the tub and everything else filled up with this, so we needed to hose down everything in the bathroom, every single surface. And then, once it's all clear of shit, then you need to sanitize everything. Because, of course, just getting rid of the material, just getting rid of the physical detritus ain't good enough. There's raw sewage on everything. So now we had to sanitize everything, including in the ventilation system and all of that. So then it was a huge amount of time spent cleaning and sanitizing. But we'd been coming and going all day, along with our plumber, who was there briefly. He was here briefly. And we then needed to sanitize all the surfaces that we were walking around on. So Hop Ride got the carpet cleaner out and cleaned carpets down here. The mop cleaned all of the floors, had to sanitize all the floors. We bleached every single thing while I scrubbed out the entire garage. So I had to, it's a 2-car garage and no more than that. There's no extra space. They're pretty small garages. So it's not like a sprawling garage. There's no like workshop attached to it or anything like that. It's a pretty pretty tight 2-car garage. We fit one of our cars in it and then like trash cans. So if you have like 2 very small cars, like, yeah, maybe you could fit both of your cars in these kinds of garages. That's kind of what I'm talking about. You really don't fit 2 cars in these garages. So it's not a crazy big garage, but yeah, we had to wash everything off and then sanitize everything and then throw a lot of stuff away that was sopping up the sewage. Yeah, so cleaned all that out, hosed it all out, hosed it all down, had to sanitize everything. God, we went through so much bleach and ammonia and all the rest of it. And yeah, so the house is super clean. We did unintentional spring cleaning. The house is super, super, super clean. The carpets are all pretty and nice and clean, and the floors are all sparkling and shining, and the garage hasn't looked this clean since we moved in. So, yeah, it was a very long day. It was a very long day. I think it was 10 hours total of cleanup from start to finish. It was also voting day, primary voting here in Nevada. So that's when our primary vote day was. It was Tuesday. And so like part of our thing was like we needed to go vote. And we're like preparing to go vote for the day. We'd already done all of our homework and everything. And then this happened. It was like, we have to vote. We have to vote. And so in the middle of this, for like a sanity check, we were like, let's go vote. And so we went and voted, grabbed some food really fast, and was like, all right, back to it. Back to the sewage. So vote, grab some food, back to sewage. And so that was our day. And that's why I had to cancel stream. And Biscuit, that's How I Met Your Mother. That is the story of How I Met Your Mother. That's it. There you go. That's the whole story. You're all caught up. Now you know all of the things. And now I have to catch up on chat. Oh boy, let's see it. Timestamp. That's right, Mel. Timestamp for this story. Workday's been a day. Been fighting a monster of a headache. Oh, got a busy time today that I got to speed run after work. I'm sorry. That's lousy. 1925. See, that makes sense to me. Hell yes. When I think old house, that's what I'm picturing. Like if it's a century old, that makes sense. Even if 80, 90. 80s doesn't seem that old. And yet, there are some things that have been improved quite a lot since the 80s. I'm not saying appliances. A lot of appliances are much substantially worse than they were, right? Planned obsolescence and all that. But plumbing ain't one of them. Okay? So, I don't know. That is an old house in terms of build code. Yes, Luce, exactly. It's really not that old. Houses after 50s, 60s are cheap. Not hating. I live in an 80s house, too. Hard finding a 100-year-old West Coast house. Even the catalog homes from 100 years ago, way better than a house from the mid and late 20th. Yep, I got you. Also, good to see you, Caleb. Welcome in. I mean, I am hating. Yeah. Flushable wipes. Exactly. Ridiculous. I love to flush those wipes in Procter & Gamble's CEO's toilet. Yeah. Right down the flushable, huh? Doug, it's good to see you. What do you mean I can't flush my flushable wipes? Yeah. Doug, it's good to see you, sir. Welcome. Throw them in the trash can. That's right. And I asked the guy, I was like, so what's, he said, okay, you're just going to have to inform people, like, it's just like flushing feminine hygiene products. They don't degrade. So, like, that's a fairly commonly known thing is feminine hygiene products. You wrap them up, you toss them in the trash can. You don't flush them. Because, yes, while they will disappear from your site, they will destroy all of your plumbing and the city's plumbing, and this is why we can't have nice things and your neighbors will hate you. Same thing with, quote, flushable wipes. There are all sorts of videos that you can find on YouTube about this of plumbers complaining about it, where they're like, look, watch, and they just take toilet paper of every kind, put it in water, stir it, and it disappears. It like vanishes, it dissolves into nothing, okay? And they're like, that's what it's supposed to do. Here's a flushable wipe. Put it in the water, agitate it, stir it up, leave it there for weeks, and it will not degrade. It will not break down in any way, shape, or form. And then you can't physically like rip them apart. They're so strong. The toilet system counts on water to do that. There's not even like an agitator, okay, in your line, in your system. So you can't, no. Don't flush them. Don't flush. In the 80s, it wasn't long ago, historically speaking, but our build codes updated a few times since then. Some of the things that were okay to get away with back then are archaic practices now. Yes, indeed. Indeed, think I'll go old school, use the Sears catalog. That's right, Sears catalog, baby, let's go. Valk, hi Valk, good to see you. Hello everyone, I'm struggling today. Overly tired and my back is hurting me pretty bad. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that that has something to do with you carrying a pre-person around on the front of you, Valk. That's my guess. I'm no doctor, I'm hashtag kind of a doctor adjacent. No big deal, but I'm gonna guess it has something to do with the pre-person that's hanging around in this area. That's my guess. Valk, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're in pain and lousy, my friend. It's good to see you. Randy! Oh my gosh, Randy, it's good to see you. Well, I'm sold. I'm heading out to get flushable wipes right now. Randy, welcome in. Welcome, that's right. Flushable. Blue, green, gray, black, etc. All different types of water in the industry, yes. Okay, Biscuit knows. I didn't know. Blue and green were the other colors. Okay, I was not familiar with this. I know like a blue water navy versus a green water navy, the different types of that. I knew those. I didn't know they were used in sewage or in water treatment vernacular. Duckling, hi Duckling. Hello, good to see you. Welcome. Predict a future where we'll have to use the 3 seashells like Demolition. Demolition, man. So CVS receipts will be worth money. Maybe. I still haven't seen that movie. I've heard people laugh at the reference, but I haven't seen it. Someday. Plays taps. Yeah. Worse than it sounds. You haven't even said the worst of the worst yet, at least in my opinion. Yeah. Cleaned out the garage. There it is. Yeah, the vents. Yeah. Mel was waiting for it. I did say worst. I did say it gets worse. That was it. You knew what I was waiting for. 11 to 13 generational changes in the build code since the 80s. Whoa! That's crazy, Loose. What? Oh, sheesh. Yep, Jar wants one. Oh, the Crayola thing from Dear Tib. Yeah, that's the one. A real thing. Hope you're well, homie. Well, you heard the story. My vents are at the bottom of the wall. Yeah, don't let the water get that high, but if they're baked into the floor, this is a concern you guys need to care about, it turns out. You gotta care about that thing. Those steel tumblers are overproduced to oblivion. Last forever, a lot of people use them as stealth flasks. It's a great idea, actually. It's a great idea, Caleb. I like your thinking, my friend. I like your thinking. Woo! I mean, refreshing. No purple yet. Maybe getting him a red one. Oh my gosh, different colors, hilarious. You tried turning it off and turn back on again. Yeah, Biscuit. That was a thing. Yeah. A portable buzz. At least be honest about it. What? Whoa. Beautiful, mommy. It's good to see you, my dude. I hope that you're well. Hope that your stream went well yesterday. I hope you're having a good time. Hope you're doing all right. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Bleach, and lots of it. So much bleach. It's true. They can be white or green, too. Interesting. Water cut off to the city. Is that what? Terrible, but better than in the house. Yeah, the outside sewage, yes. Yes, it's true. So much terribleness. But there. House is a little bit older. Don't have an external clean out, unfortunately. Oh, see, that would be one of the big change I get things that Luce is talking about. Like things that they add later that they're like, in hindsight, we should have access to this. That's tough. It's tough. Had our basement slightly back up. It didn't get bad. Oh no, Randy. That's how I found out that the main for a corner lot is out in the middle of the intersection. You need a 200-foot auger to be able to clear it. Yeah, see, that's like the kind of auger that this dude brought. Okay, like giant drum that you wheel over. That's like you wheel over in the thing like, yeah. Ours didn't need very much, but that's what he brought. That's crazy, Randy. 200 feet. Jeez. I had plumbing plights as well. Maintenance man said the 25-foot snake wasn't enough. Here we go again. Went to the lower floors below me. And now the bathroom sink doesn't clog. Home ownership seems like a liability to me, but it seems well worth it at a time when home prices were low and interest rates were low. Yeah, so that you don't have to deal with somebody else backing up your lines. That's crazy. That's crazy, Caleb. Crazy. Stomp! Thank you for lurk, my dude. I appreciate you, sir. I hope that you're doing well on your side of the puddle. Been thinking about you. Things over there are a bit hairy right now, so thinking about you, my friend. Hope that you and yours are doing all right. Blaze! Hiya, Blaze! Just got here. I don't know what happened. It sounds like the result was good. Yeah, the stank. Yeah, it was bad. It was not great. It was terrible. So the consequence is that the house is clean. Yes, Place, the house is clean. How we got there, I'm not thrilled about. And that's how I met your mother, that's it. Mine was built in 1864. That sounds made up. Also, Slash, it's good to see you, brother. Glad that you're here, my friend. Good to see you indeed. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 1864. Jeez. Made out of stone and sweat and sheer power of will. That's flushable wipes in a nutshell. From your ass to the trash. That's right. That's right. Sounds about right. That's what it is, Val. That's what it's from the pre-person. I'm blaming the pre-person getting off of you. Vamp! Hiya, Vamp! Hello, my legendary friend. Hope your week got better after that chaos. Yeah. I got to go to Wednesdays. I got to see all the folks on Wednesday, which was great. That was very exciting. It's been a frustrating couple days of writing things, which I talked a lot about last night. I won't bore you guys with it here again. That's what the last night's talk was about. And then, yeah, I'm excited for today. Very excited. I get to spend this time with you guys in the morning. I get to have lovely Cawfee, which is great. And I got CNR afterwards. And then the evening stream, we're going to be playing, finishing, question mark, this crazy little game you guys may have seen the last couple Saturdays called Thank Goodness You're Here, which is absolutely feral. Still got to figure out what the hell I'm going to drink for tonight because you can't do this game sober. It's illegal. It's a pretty funny thing. I didn't get to do quite a lot this week because the schedule was thrown off. We have a pretty rigid schedule. And there's some flex here and there, but really a lot of time and work goes into producing what you see and all of the content that I hope you guys have been, partaking of on Rumble and YouTube. All the shorts that have been rolling out, the long form edits and stuff. I hope that you guys have given those a watch. There's a lot that goes into this project. There's a lot that goes into this business. And when you lose an entire day, it kind of throws off your groove. You know what I'm saying? You've thrown off the Emperor's groove. Blue-green speak to different types of water sources, pre-sewer, etc. Ah, interesting, Biscuit. Interesting. Most recent nationwide code change, I think, was that standard drain lines for washing machines is 2.5/2. Most new machines are spec'd for this and will flood your basement if your system is still 2-inch. Huh. Biscuit knows things, you guys. Biscuit knows things. Biscuit, I'm glad that you could appreciate this story, knowing so much about plumbing. Glad that you know this. Nowadays, our electrical codes are having outlets no more than 10 feet apart because of extension cord exception, and people think that look for the thick cords, assuming the vendor put more copper in it, but they just put more shielding to entice consumers. Oh yeah, well. So it was a bit strange. I didn't get to explain this to you guys last night either. When our plumbing guy showed up, he's like, I need power for the auger. And I was being helpful. I was helping him with all the things. I said, what do you need? He said, I need power. I said, okay, great. And so I plugged his auger into the nearest outlet, which is in the garage. Garage is right behind me. That's the garage. Right on the other side of that wall is the garage, okay? What I did not remember at the time, walking through raw sewage, is that outlet on the other side of that wall is the same circuit as this. So, I didn't think there was anything wrong with plugging this heavy duty dealio into that outlet. I think it's not him. Charlene, welcome on in, Charlene. How the devil are you? Afternoon to you, morning to me, good morrow in every case. Charlene, welcome. I'm so sorry that I'm so far behind on chat, new friend. My goodness gracious. 5 whole minutes ago, you're not here anymore. I'm sorry, Charlene. I've let you down. My very first order of business was to disappoint you. And though that is an inevitable problem of being human and all, I've let you down all the same. I don't hope for it to be my first act. I don't hope for it at any point. But by gosh, for it to be my first. I'm so sorry, Charlene. Welcome in. Oh, I'm so sorry. For posterity. Okay. Sad. Very sad. So, plugged it into that thing. I didn't think that would be an issue until I came in here to check something. Go to the crawl space, and I was checking something while he was doing this. And the lights that I have here, the Christmas lights, they're LEDs, okay? They're little tiny itty bitty LEDs that draw virtually no power, right? Like it's inconsequential power. And so I leave these on all the time. Where I have them plugged in over here is not super easily accessible. And so like me turning them off is not like, it'd be a pain in the butt to do. And so I decided when I put them up this year that I was just gonna leave them up. And they stay on all the time. Night lights down here. So if I'm in here in the evening doing work, I don't need to have any other lights on. I can just have these little LEDs running, okay? And so, yeah. So I'm walking down the hallway and I see out of the corner of my eye these Christmas lights going nuts. As he's cycling the auger out there, the lights are cycling on and off. And I'm like, oh. See, the thing is, my entire office all runs off of this one circuit. All of the monitors, this crazy power-hungry PC, all the lights, camera, action, everything pulls from this same circuit. To the extent where, like if I've got, like I have an air filter over there, if I've got like a fan running, at any given point that I'm live, you know, like right now, I'd say I'm probably drawing 90% capacity for this circuit before it'll trip a breaker, okay? Like we're running at 90% all the time. So I was like, crap, and he's cycling the auger, which is right out there. It was right outside that wall is the sewage cutoff thing outside, okay? That's right in front. And I'm like, oh shoot. So I came over here and started powering everything down. And my UPS, for those of you who are not familiar, this is like a universal power supply. I don't know what the U stands for, but it's a power supply, an external power supply. It's basically a giant battery that's a middleman between your PC and the wall. So that way if there's a power surge or whatever and the power goes out, it acts both as a surge protector and as backup battery. So if the power goes out, it doesn't harm my PC and everything. I will lose internet and so forth, but it gives me still several minutes, like a lot of times, it's a big ass battery, to shut everything down properly. So there's no emergency shutdown of systems. I can do it manually, okay? So that's what I've got set up over here. And that sucker is clicking on and off and on and off while he's cycling that auger. And I'm frantically trying to shut everything down. Going, oh God, shut down. And so I powered everything down. Sorry, that morning, several of you lost your lurks. All of you streamers on Tuesday in it. You lost your lurks because I was powering everything down. And then, that led to last night. The drive that all of my recording works to. Now, when I stream, I have several things happening. I record a bunch of different audio tracks, a bunch of different audio sources so that I can do editing of all kinds, but I'm also recording multiple camera tracks, okay, that are separate things, so that when I do editing now, I've got full fidelity camera to pull from instead of whatever my screen is set to here, and then you crop it and you lose your fidelity. So I've got separate things, and they all record to a specific drive. That's the intermediary before I can move them to somewhere else. That drive was all of a sudden gone. So when I went to go live last night, it informed me, your drive ain't there. Your recording route is wrong. There's no drive. You've designated this file path. There's no path there. And I'm like, what? And so I looked it up. I asked one of the clankers, like, hey, I had this power surge event from some heavy machinery the other day, and is that a potential reason why the drive is offline? And it goes, ooh, yeah. Check in these places. Could be a faulty this or that. Check in these places, though, and we'll see if it's just not, like, revealing itself. So I checked in all the places, and it was, like, not there. And it's like, well, the real test is going to be your BIOS. So restart everything. Open up BIOS and see if it's there. If it's there, great. Okay, your drive is fine. It's just a connection problem with Windows or whatever. And resetting will probably fix it, etc. If it's not there, your drive may be fried. Now, the thing is, guys, this year has been super busy for me. It's a big drive. I've got the space. But I have not done all of the remuxing and labeling and logistics of moving things around for months. In fact, all of the months. Not since the beginning of the year. So all of my recordings are in there for the year. They have not yet been moved to other places. And I thought I just fried all of 2026. That was the beginning of my night last night. That was the beginning of my stream last night, and that's why the stream started late. Because I thought that that was all gone. And that I just lost all of 2026. Every talk, every silly thing, all of the external recordings that I've done for stuff like the courses we're going through together, all future planned things, announcement type stuff that I've been working on, tutorial videos. I thought that I just had everything fried. So Helly jumped into a call and was like, hey, what's going on? And I told him, and he's like, no, the Clanker said, yeah, your thing's fried. Helly's like, no, that's what the UPS is for. Your UPS paid for itself on Tuesday. All that power cycling and the circuit, like, pushing on and off and all that, that's what the UPS spared you from this. That's what the UPS's job is, was regulating all that power. So yeah, your UPS got punched a little bit. It got took a little bit of a beating. But nah, your drive should be fine. I don't know what the deal is. And so I, like, pull around my PC to get to the backside of it and everything, and the drive shows up, and I'm like, listen, all of technology is a house of cards. Don't look at it wrong or it may fail. And so I spent the rest of the evening last night after stream until bedtime, which was many hours, remuxing files, relabeling files, reorganizing files, and moving everything to various backups. And I'm halfway done. So, yeah. Man, we really did lose Charlene, you guys. We really did lose Charlene. Look, see this up here? You see Charlene? We lost Charlene. Don't know who this is, but we lost her. Because I'm over here mouth breathing. Man, oh man, that is sad. That is sad indeed. I need you guys' help. I need your help in chat. I need your help in chat welcoming in new joins. House has walls made of shale. Interesting. Brother and I used to stand on this tube on the side of our house when we were younger. It's kind of like a badge of honor that we could stand on it because it's really small. Found out the hard way that it was the direct line to our septic tank. No! Came home from school to a right smelly house. No way, place. Seriously? You broke the septic line? Ours is like a sewer, like a main, like city sewer system, but nar place, that is crazy. You're like, I can balance on this thing. Dude. That's so funny. I'm so sorry for your parents. Ahmed! Hello, Ahmed. It's good to see you. Hello. Uninterruptible power supply. Ooh, that's what the U stands for? Hell yeah, brother. Look at that. Uninterruptible. We love that. Very good. Do you have a battery backup? Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Tier! Hello, howdy, hey. What a heck of a week. Glad it's almost over. How y'all doing? I'm good. Glad to see you, Tier. How is you? How is stuff? How are things? I broke stuff. I'm pretty sure I broke things. Pretty sure this ain't working correctly. I'm pretty sure. How you doing, Tier? How's the time zones treating you, my friend? Yeah, you didn't... Reconnection successful. What I tell you, you look at it wrong and it all fails. Technology is a house of cards. I hate it. The joke is that this PC has been tinkered and tampered with several times by Helly. He has had to lay down the law with this computer several times. And so the mere fact of him showing up, okay, the mere fact of him showing up is enough to scare the PC into behaving correctly. Scare it into submission. And so it's like, oh my gosh, none of this stuff is working. And Helly's like, what's happening over here? And the PC's like, nothing, no. I heard something about a missing drive. What missing drive? That's how this all went down. Big thanks to Helly. We got to stream last night because of Helly. Credit goes to him. And however this got shaken out. I don't know. Divinity, how you doing, Divinity? Oh, how are you? How's stuff? How's things? Why Pepe Hands? Why are we Pepe Hands? Well, because we lost. Is it because we lost Charlene? I'm also sad that we lost Charlene. I'm also sad, Divinity. I'm also sad. Passive is scaring tech into working. My presence very... See, exactly. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry, busy in work. I can't just be you, Mel. Listen, just like I can't be the only one. Can't be you doing the only one. I don't know. Sounds like I pulled my weight already this week. Oh, I forgot what we were talking about. We didn't break it, thankfully. Okay, just impacted it. So the septic company had to come, pull it back out, and clean everything outside. Make a giant hole to get down to it and everything. Oh, nar. Parents weren't happy. But after everything was said and done, we had a good laugh about it. And it's a fun story to tell today. Right. And you learned a valuable lesson, Place. See, when you said that story, I was like, what are the takeaways, right? What are the lessons learned? What's the teachable moment here? And to my mind, I was like, adding it to the mental list of things that you need to teach children about is like, I get you wanting to get on a balance beam and it's fun to climb on this stuff. I get all it. You want to learn how physics work. You want to learn how your body works and balance and equilibrium and all that's great. Not on this particular pipe though, kids. On this one, you don't. All the rest of them, not on this one. And I'll bet you there's a lot of parents out there like yours who never thought to mention it. But I'm logging that away as a good lesson learned. So thank you, Place. You've saved, hopefully, others. With who is texting me? Everybody I know is here. I don't understand. It's crazy. Terrible. Terrible? because of the Mrs. Tier got Lyme disease. Lyme disease? Like Lyme disease? Like the Lyme disease? Like you got bit by a deer tick? Is that the ones that give you Lyme disease? Someone else knows this, not me. What is Lyme disease? Isn't Lyme disease like the certain ticks carry it, you get bit by it, and it has crazy effects like that are permanent for forever, like horrifying effects? Like, isn't Lyme disease like the thing where you can now be allergic to meat? Like, you get bit by this certain tick and now you're allergic to meat for the rest of your life? It's like having like an autoimmune disorder of, isn't that Lyme disease? Lyme disease? What? Tier? Hello? Police? Brother. She get bit by a tick? What the heck? What the devil? Dude, kill it with fire. Yeah, gang, we have to burn Sweden to the ground. It hurt our friends. We're back on Twitch. Oh, I thought it was me. Yeah, no, it was Twitch. I don't know. That was OBS. I don't know if it blipped on all the platforms. Weird. Rumble's still working on PC, yeah. Go Ellie is exactly right, Duckling. He scared it into behavior. Drive missing, I walk in. What's going on here? Nothing, sir. Working just fine. Exactly. That's precisely what happened. Zen, it's good to see you from the hut. Much love to you, sir. Glad that you're here, despite being at work. Wild. Absolutely feral. Yes, that is the one, Hot Bride. The Lyme disease, yes. So she's on antibiotics and feels like shit. But I thought Lyme disease, like, is Lyme disease curable? Listen, somebody's got to educate me. Lyme disease is an infectious bacterial illness spread by the bite of an infected back-legged deer ticks. Oh, okay, I was right. Early symptoms include a rash, fever, and fatigue. If treated promptly with antibiotics, it's usually curable. Oh! Delayed treatment can lead to severe joint, heart, and neurological issues. Oh! Lyme can be different for everyone, right? It's almost like alpha-gal. What is that? What's is this I don't know this reference, Sam. Is this a real thing? Alpha-gal. Oh! Well, you guys are both saying, oh, okay. Hopefully there won't be any permanent issues. Okay. Okay, I don't know about that then. Interesting. So if treated promptly. So did she just get this tier? And was this prompt? Like she got bit by a tick or something? I didn't even know you guys had ticks. Did you get bit by a tick and then you guys are like, uh-oh, and you like took her to get like antibiotics? Or has she been feeling weird for a while and you just found out what it was? Like what is if treated promptly? What's promptly? What's prompt? What's prompt and what's delayed? If delayed treatment can lead to severe joint, heart, and neurological issues. What is on my nose? I have this dry skin thing on my nose. I can see it. I can see this thing. Hello, police, get off of my nose. Now my nose is gonna be like glowing red like Rudolph for the rest of the stream. That's fine. It's whatever. Here we are. Oh, that's Alpha Gal. I've never heard of Alpha Gal. That sounds like something from an anime. I don't know what that means. I have key Lyme disease. Dang, Randy out here has the puns. Come on, you Randy. Lyme disease is when you become allergic to margaritas. What is this? Okay, I don't know. Listen, we have so many ticks. We're usually fine, but this time not so much. Really? Today I learned. I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing, Tier. What the heck? Oh, doctor. Hello, doctor. We're going to see if this works now. Is it going to work for Pre? Hey, it did. All right, that means we also get to call out Helly. It wasn't working. It wasn't working before. Doc, you fixed it. Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor just fixed our technology problems. He's one of them doctors like Helly, it turns out. It's true. I did not know you had that many ticks, my dude. I didn't know you had ticks at all. I don't know, I was sort of pictured ticks being a North American thing. I don't know why. Crazy. Alpha Gal, mostly in Northeast right now. Lyme disease is different. Fascinating. Alpha Gal is also contracted from the Lone Star tick. So that does come from a tick also. Okay. That also comes from a tick. So I wasn't too far off. Okay. So being bit by ticks is bad. Am I getting that? Am I tracking correctly here, you guys? Am I on to something with the don't get bit by ticks? Okay. Didn't realize it was that until today. So went to the hospital today and got her meds. When did she get bit? Do you know, Tier? Do you know when this happened? Like, what was ground zero? When did this take place? Alpha Gal is the disease that makes you allergic to meat. Interesting. Okay, it's a real thing. So we got a few customers with it and have to be super careful with the food they order. Man, I don't know. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Man, oh man, Tipset. That's him. That's the one. Ticks aren't normally a problem with me, but when they are, I blame Churro. I swear, they just use him as a conduit to get to me. That tracks. That tracks, place. Yeah, no, I have never been bit by a tick before. It sounds awful. I read all sorts of stuff when I was little. Like, I heard lots about them, like how their bite, it won't let go, sort of thing. And like if you try to get them off of you the wrong way, it ends up where they just like back into you. And that's a problem because now whatever disease was in them, you might not have gotten it, but now you will. And so something like you need a pair of pliers and you have to grab them at the pincers at the head, and you have to pull at the head, not the body. Like, what the heck are we doing here, folks? What's going on? I don't understand. It seems like with technology we could do better than this. Seems to me that we could kill it with fire. And if not fire, I don't know. Like, hit it with, like, you guys know, like, compressed air? I'm looking around like there's compressed air. I haven't had compressed air in years. Just looking around my office. Like, yeah, let me grab an example of something I definitely don't own. Compressed air. You know, like, turn it upside down, and it sprays the freezy bit, and it frosts over. You know, the CO2 frost? Hit it with a fire extinguisher. Won't that, I don't know, wouldn't that do something? I feel like if you've got a tick hanging off of you, hit it with the, like, freeze it to death. And then you can, like, hit it with a hammer and it shatters into dust and it goes. With all of its disease bullshit. Is that not? I feel like that's science. I feel like we're sciencing right now and none of you have scienced enough. I feel like that's what's happened. With ticks. I could be wrong. Back to work. Stay epic, all of you. Into the office with the phone. Yeah. Take care, Sam. I'll see you soon. My goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, Joe. Holy Joe, it's good to see you. Promised myself I would never buy a Switch 2. I also would never buy a Switch also. And here we go, releasing Ocarina of Time Remake. And I'm officially going to break this promise. Wait, Ocarina... They're doing an Ocarina remake on Switch 2? Like, the Ocarina. Like, again? Wait, they did that for the 3DS, right? There was Ocarina of Time, there was Master's Quest, then there was the 3DS re-release of it. They're doing another one? Like a remaster? Huh. That was my favorite game of all time. That is my favorite game of all time. Except someone was making a 4K version of it. There was like a fan project where they were building a 4K version of the game in Unreal 5. It seems like that's a thing. The company's like, we're never gonna remake it, screw you guys. And then you get like a group of fans, diehards together, and they remake the game and they volunteer all their time for years and they get close to building it and the company goes, oh, people are actually interested in this? No, screw you, cease and desist. Oh, we're remastering the game. Is that what happened? Because, ooh, that frustrated. That was my very first video game, you guys. Ocarina of Time was my first video game. So it's got a very special place in my heart. I 100%ed that game before 100%ing was a thing. I knew every single stinking thing about that game, and it scared the crap out of me. I was a little baby kid, and it was, holy cannoli, my favorite game of all time because of that. Is it the highest quality game of all time? I don't even know. I haven't played it in forever. But it's got a soft spot in my heart that will always have it at the top there. So, I don't know, okay. 1 to 2 weeks ago, maybe? Her joints feel like they're burning, and yesterday she had 5 blankets and shivered in 80-degree heat. Dude! Tear! Nar! So what's prolonged? Oh! Is that prolonged? Oh, that is so crappy! I'm sorry, Tear. Dude, that sucks. For every single time I talk to you from now on, we'll be like, how's Mrs. Tear? How are her joints? Like, don't get it. Drown it in your hand. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. So, because of that going on this week, pre-uploading today's video slipped my mind. You don't say! She's sleeping right now, so I'm here, and it's currently uploading and should be up soon. Dude, Tear, I'm so sorry that you guys went through that. That's crappy, my friend. Please do pass along my best. I'm so sorry you guys are going through this. This sucks. It's not necessarily wrong, but it's a lot of work. Just take alcohol and a cotton swab, soak it, and they come off pretty easily. After that, just take a lighter and burn the thing. They also have these little green hooks that slide on either side of the tick. Just pull up gently and twist. Comes out really easily that way too. I highly recommend soaking the tick in alcohol first. Yeah, no, I'm thinking hit it with the upside down, hit it with the fire extinguisher so that it freezes, and then you hit it with the hammer and it shatters. I illustrated the whole thing, I think, pretty thoroughly before. I think we did it pretty good. I don't know. Kind of like Voldemort. Did they put him in liquid nitrogen and have him shatter? Tier? I don't remember this. I don't. 100% worth it. You have not seen? What? I did not. That was just an HD remaster. This is a total remake. Are they gonna make it stupid? No, it's the Japanese. The Japanese aren't doing all of that nonsense. All of the garbage of ruining games. Huh. Fascinating. No, I have not seen Tier. Thought it was MM remade on 3DS. Oh, Majora's Mask. Was it? Maybe it was. Maybe. I didn't have it. I didn't have the 3DS. I had a friend who had it, Ellie, so I don't know. I don't recall. Salt kills bugs. There's a shotgun that shoots table salt at bugs with CO2. That's right. That's true. The salt, it's called the assault rifle or something like that. Yeah, Luce, I know what you're talking about. But would it take off a tick? This is my question. This is my question. If you got a tick on you, would the assault rifle do it? Would it do the trick? Would it do the deed? I don't know. Both. Oh, both. Okay, well, there you go. Tier knows things. I'm out of the loop on things. Same. Lyme early symptoms include the rash. Oh my gosh, so ominous. About 70% to 80% of infected individuals develop an arrhythmia migrans rash, often called a bullseye. Typically appears 3 to 30 days after the bite. Flu-like illness, accompanying symptoms often include fever, chills, fatigue, body aches, and swollen lymph nodes. 3 to 30 days. So is 3 to 30 days caught early, question mark? Like, what's early? This is all I want to know. I'm worried. Time check, because you're behind. I am always time checked, because I'm always behind. Thank you, Mel. Same thing happened with World of Warcraft Classic. Blizzard told us, you think you want it, but you don't. And then they shut down a private server and announced WoW Classic. Absolutely. Absolutely, Randy. I remember that. I didn't play WoW, but I know a lot of people who did and were heavily invested. And so yeah, when WoW Vanilla Classic was being released, they were like, I'm conflicted. Do I boycott? It's so frustrating, Randy. So frustrating. In the movies, he blows away like dust. Does he? Huh. Because they hit him with an upside down compressed air can? I don't remember that part, Tier, but I might not be recalling. All of you Harry Potter fans out there, Hot Bride will know. Is that how they defeated him? They took one of those cans of compressed air, flipped it upside down, sprayed him, and then shattered him? Is that how they beat Voldemort? That's odd. They were like, modern problems require modern solutions. Like, here's this ancient wizard thing, and he's like, your magic is no use for me. And they're like, we have, and then they put on sunglasses, technology, and then they hit him with a fire extinguisher. Is that how it ended? Kind of like War of the Worlds. Turns out water was the weakness, and his was a compressed air can turned upside down. I don't remember that. I haven't seen Harry Potter in a while though, so one of you has to tell me if that's how it ends. I sent a pic of what the remake looks like in the DUMS. In the DUMS! In the DUMS! What the heck? Dude! That is kind of nuts, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of nuts, my dude! I don't know, that's kind of wild. Makes sense to me. That's how they get him in the books. Oh, in the books. Maybe that's why I don't remember it, babe. Maybe that's why I don't remember it. I didn't read the books, you guys. Listen, I saw the movies. I didn't read the books. So, okay. Is that why there was so much uproar? Because they changed things? How did he die in the movies? How was it different? Wands' reaction to each other caused his body to evaporate into dust. Oh, the little red wand that sticks out of the top? Oh, I'm sure I've got one of these cans here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to grab this. Hang on. I think I have one just in the closet. Tucked away over somewhere over here. Do I have? I do! Ah, crap. I didn't mean to knock that over. My bad. Yay! Okay. I'm tracking. I got you, man. I got you. Look. Wow, this isn't even, is this even used? What the heck? Okay, look, this thing. The little plastic boy. This wand? Okay. So you put this in here. So so are you saying they both had them? Wait, you said his wand? The wand's reaction to each other. This wand's reaction to the two of them caused his body to evaporate into dust. Okay. And then you flip it, and then you hit him with the... And that's how we beat Voldemort. Interesting. Huh. I kind of like that ending. Yeah, I'm thinking it would work on ticks, you guys. I'm thinking, yeah, target-rich problems require target-rich solutions. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. I have the Deathly Hallows tattooed on my arm for a reason. Compressed air. It's a cool thing. It's a cool thing. It seems like a legit reason to get a tattoo. Best Harry Potter remake is when all the wands are replaced with guns. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. The air purifier just kicked on. Uh-oh. Very danger. I just used a dangerous, deadly weapon in here. Is that what I just... The air purifier's pissed. I'm not a tick. They took away way too many creative liberties in the movies. I got you. Man. Kinda wild. Vid up in roughly 40 minutes. Ooh, gang. Okay, let me tell you guys before we wrap here. Because we do need to wrap. I gotta raid out. I gotta see who the heck is live, and I gotta raid out. I got my list of people. Gotta see who I haven't raided recently. I gotta make choices here soon, TM. Soon, TM. Wait, is it? I think it's... Oh, it's April's birthday. Right, April and Taco, I think. I think it's their birthday this weekend. We raid April then. We raid April. We say happy birthday. Okay, anyways, before that happens, the video that Tier's talking about, it's gonna go live here in a little bit. Sounds like within the hour. It'll be live on Rumble and on YouTube. I hope you guys will give it a watch. It's very fun. It's something that is it's different, okay? It's different, not in the sense of the ones that went up last weekend. These are different in that it is the first, and so far only, Arc Raiders edit. This is an Arc edit, you guys, and I hope that you like it. I hope that you enjoy. It is very fun. Some of you will know it because it was my first night of doing the trials for realsies, for seriouslies, like 5 weeks ago. When I rodeoed the matriarch for the very first time. I hadn't done any of this before. It was very scary. My hand was shaking. It was very terrifying. That's how I got into running trials. That's how I got to the top of the leaderboard and all that jazz. It's because of that night. And the recording from which this is pulled all took place behind the Rumble paywall. So this was premium content for those of you who were there at the time, okay? This is a very difficult time. For those of you who were there, you were behind the Rumble premium paywall that night. You got to see this in real time. But now there is an edit that Tier has put a bunch of effort toward, and I hope you guys will show some love and go give it a look. It's very fun. Again, Rumble, YouTube, watch it on both. Mute it if you want to let the thing run, but I think you'll get a kick out of it. It's very silly. It's something, okay? Now I look back on it and I'm like, oh God, I had no idea what I was doing. Oh, sucks, so stupid. But it's fun for posterity, so I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you get a kick out of that. I mean, the white spray that comes out kind of looks like the magic. Okay, still play. So does Lady B. Oh, hi, Lady B. Chatting in Cawfee, yes, please. Currently sipping coffee. That's because you're a smart lady. That's because you're a smart lady. Cheers to you. Cheers to all of you coffee fiends. Every Saturday morning, you guys. Every Saturday morning. We now have a Just Chatting Coffee and Chill, chums. Yeah, coffee and chill, Chappie. That's right. We got the JCCC. Whatever. That's on Saturdays. It's now. So yeah, I get to do that. I am still streaming tonight. The Feral stream will return 5 p.m. Pacific time tonight, you guys. We're doing it. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. We're playing Thank Goodness You're Here, which is the most unhinged game I have ever seen. I will be drinking. One ought not play that game without a glass of something in their hands. Holy cannoli. 5 p.m. Pacific. Hope you're here for it. Hope you guys will give the Arc Raiders videos a look-see when they go live a little bit. And yeah, means a lot. Means a lot. You aren't supposed to hold those upside down. Right, that's because it kills Voldemorts, my dude. That's why. That's why it's danger. Love the Deathly Hallows. One of my favorite parts of the book. See, that's crazy. And it's hot bright. It's true. Yesterday was Taco's birthday. Okay, I knew they were doing a joint birthday, Vamp. I knew they were doing a joint birthday. And is that now? So when is April's? Is it like tomorrow? I knew that their birthday were close. I knew it wasn't the same day, but they're doing, I don't know if they're doing a special stream for it or a stream-a-thon. I don't know what they're doing, Vamp. But I know that something's going on for their shared birthday. So I will be raiding April. We've known April for like 4 years now, you guys. They're playing Party Animals. Pretty heckin' cool. They've got shared chat. Okay, bet. So that's basically like me getting to raid both of them. Haha. So I'd be grateful for all of you who are here if you'd go along for the raid. Talk on April like 2 days apart. Bet. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Raid. For those of you who are here, I would be grateful if you would either copy the raid message, make your own, do something fun with emotes, and then we'll go show some love to April and Taco. The birthdays toes, the birthday Goyle and the birthday boy. And I have to bounce. I have to run. I have a CNR that I gotta run straight off to. I have to set some things up for the evening stream, and so I will not get to. I will have to raid and fade, I fear. But I hope that you guys will join me in showing some birthday love. After that, no obligation. I never asked anybody to blindly follow to generate artificial hype if you're not going to stick around anyways. I never asked anybody to do that. You do your own vibe check. You decide, this is a human that I think I should follow, that I think is fun and entertaining. Do your own vibe check, and then if you want to do that, stick around. Stick around. If not, you bounce. You will have already done me and the Mafia community kindness by going along and showing some love. They're pretty darn swell. Yeah, I done knowed them for, I think, 4 years now. 4 years now. So I want to go say hi. Yeah. And thank you guys for entertaining my request in doing so. On the Rumble side, we're raiding Grits. We are gonna raid Grits, #1 Warzone player in the world. Because he already knows I gotta do the raid and fade. He already know I gotta do the raid and fade. It very often is the case. So, okay, we're gonna go raid him on Rumble's side. So same thing. If you would like to copy the raid message on Rumble and drop it over there, you can. Stick around if you want. If you don't. It's okay. I will not be offended. So yeah, he is live on Rumble and Twitch, but we're just gonna raid him on the Rumble side, okay? Because we're gonna see the birthday boy and the birthday girl on Twitch side. We're gonna do it. Okay, so let me make sure I got the name copied correctly here, because it would be very embarrassing to say all of that and then to get it wrong. Okay, here's where we're going. Right here. That's the name, in case for some reason Twitch leaves you behind. Twitch has been weird lately. That's Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, it's been weird. A handful of people have been left behind in a handful of raids. And so yeah, if that's you, that's where we're headed. So hope to see you there. Copy the raid message. Big thanks to everybody who makes all of this possible. Everybody who sponsors all of the goodness. Everybody out there making it happen, who sacrifices to give this thing a shot at a future. It means an awful heckin' lot. Particularly large thanks are in order for the public patrons. Aki, Leanne, Gail, Goose, Mammy, Kira, Abby, Tink, Helly, May, Karma, Pencil, Pre, Ryan, Mouse, Trotsky, Pell, CJ #1, and Zin. Thank you guys. Any good that comes from this project, between the silly and the serious, can be traced right back to you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Means an awful heckin' lot. Oh, means an awful heckin' lot. Been doing a week-long time streams. Wait, what? A week? What? I haven't, no. April hasn't. I haven't had this, no, where? Who has? Nah, I would have known. I have tabs up for everybody. What do you mean? My closest friends. She made my emotes for my channel. Ah, freaking cute. Freaking cute. All right. Next stream this evening, 5 p.m. Pacific time. That is in 5.5 hours. Stupid. 5.5 hours from right now, you guys. I'd be grateful if you guys would pop on in. If you want to, you can pull up a separate tab for the raid, and then you can just leave this tab here. Click the little icon that's like my little channel logo thing, and it'll just bring you back to the offline page, and then you're already pulled up and locked and loaded for this evening. Your tab is already rocking and rolling and all set to be here to make the magic happen this evening. Oh, Taco's been doing, oh, with random friends. Got it, fam. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate you and your big crinkly brain. I appreciate you very much, very much. It was good to see you. May you have a wonderful day ahead of you. Thank you, Luce. And likewise for you, my friend. Likewise for you. Gang, let's get this bad boy going. Do I have my own raid message copied? No, stupid, ridiculous, embarrassing. All right, what will it look like to play the Feral game? What will it look like to follow on Rumble, follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube? What does it look like to join the Mafia Community Discord and get in on this hard mode business, to do life together meaningfully and all that? What does it look like? The stream ahead. Will we actually finish this Feral game tonight? Well, come and see. Come and see. And as ever, I will strive to see that it's a decision that you don't regret. In the meantime, I wish for you each marvelous evenings, mornings, wherever ye be. And I will see you, oops, on the other side.